If you're going to wave your magic wand in Canada and we're going to reduce housing costs, what would you do? I know that's an impossible question, but what?
No, it's not an impossible question. I mean, I have conversations with politicians and city officials, and like at some point, I feel like I'm talking to myself because it's, HST would be the first place that I would look for a lot of reasons. When HST started being associated with new housing development, that happened in don't quote me on this, but let's say 08, 09, 10, like some version of that, right? And it was a sliding scale in terms of the percentage of the purchase price. And it was like, it's effectively a net effective cost, the development community of 4%. Well, today it's 10 or 11%. So that tax doubled that just existed, just the way the sliding scale worked. Yeah. It doesn't exist on resale. It doesn't exist. So if you want to make new houses, getting more people to feeding frenzy the existing inventory doesn't help. So if you
eliminate.
Well, they're going to sit there and say, I can't afford to eliminate it. Just like I can't afford to eliminate development charges, where you're getting zero. So what does that mean? What is the equation? How is it done over time? And it doesn't get more people feeding frenzy into the current inventory because it's not effective. You want to build new stuff. So HST is one place that I would absolutely look. It's doubled over the industry in silence over the last 15 years. Development charges is obviously something else. And the third thing is, and I was talking to somebody about this, you have to figure out how to get your construction duration down, because less interest, less cost, less carry, less return requirement. We were building things faster 15 years ago than we're building.
It feels that way.
It's not an imagination.
What is it?
It's like 10 different things.
Yeah. So it's supply chain of cement.
No, like let's just say labor is an issue, right? Like we have today 75% of the work on site is being done by 25% of the workers, and those people are retiring. Let's just start efficiency and get it works. Number one. Yeah. Number two, every time I need a permit, a question, a thing, I got to talk to this, I got to wait for that. Like the regulation
has increased.
Has increased. Unions have continued to grow in power. I'm not neither for nor against unions. You just everything in their place and time, and people should be treated fairly and all that jazz. So there's a handful of things that have happened. Yeah. Like we bought a condo site at Spadina and College, which was in 2011. So not that long ago, like in the world of real estate and life. And from application to site plan, it's like 9 months. And from application to site plan to building a 15-story building to finishing it was like 5 years. Unimaginable today. Getting a site plan would take me 3 years today. That's from 2011 to now. Forget about building permits later. Forget about the number of building permits you have to issue, below grade, above grade, temporary lane closures. I have to put 2 police officers on a temporary. I got to pay them $100 an hour. Okay, fine. Like there's so many layers of costs and time-consuming things that.
And there's no expiry date on regulations. It's almost like every regulation should have an expiry date where it just disappears unless you revote